Sir, morning. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Just got home last night from Georgia, went on a storm, put some money in the bank, well needed money in the bank. We all know how that goes. And we're gonna get back to the grind on the wagon. So I'm 2 days behind schedule. I'm gonna end up losing today as well. I've got an appointment, 2:30 or something like that. So I don't want to be out here for hours and then go inside, take a shower, and go to the appointment. Just not happening. Anyway, so let me show you what we're working on today. All right, so they wanted a secret compartment to store a kilo of coke. Actually, you can put, I think, 3 or 4 kilos of cocaine inside of here. Yeah, so we're gonna, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I promise I'm kidding. This is clearance issues. So frame's gonna lay in the ground. If I didn't cut this section of the cross member out, this would stop the car from laying. So we're going to not make a storage for cocaine, but we're going to trace out, well, I already traced out. This is 1/4 inch steel. I got to cut this out, sit it up in there, weld it up, and then I've got to make templates for this. So this will be tomorrow. I just don't have time to do it today. I've got to clean all this up, push this over, weld it up on both sides, make a cardboard template like that for both sides, and then weld it up, and then this is done. Back end is all welded, nicey nice. I've got one spot there I just realized I didn't weld up. I'm going to double check it while I've got the frame upside down, because it's important to double check your work. And then once this is done, flip it back over, drill out the transmission cross member, which is right here. I have it tacked in place. I've got to finish welding that up and then put the car together. So unfortunately, this will be a smaller video. It's going to be backwards. Like Thursday, I like to make my Thursday's video bigger with a lot of good content inside of it. But because I had lost 2 days from the storm, going to Georgia, Macon, Georgia, is what it is, you know. Got to make do with what we've got. So enough of the chit chat, chip chap, chap chip. Enough of the talking, enough of the lip smacking. Let me get to work. Boats and hoes. All right, we got our secret stash cover on. Just teasing. It looks like a secret compartment, but it's definitely not a secret compartment. Gonna weld the other side once the chassis is flipped over. Got our old chassis welded to the plates. Now I went ahead and made a cover for the top bottom side of the chassis right here, right? I'm gonna use 3/16 for this. This is what we used on the sidewall here, and try and keep it as low as possible. I'm debating on whether I should cut this triangle out and leave this flush, stitch it all the way to here and here, just for you know, for clearance issues, but it shouldn't be like that. Or, you know, if I fill it in, you know, like so. So that'll do it for today. I'm gonna run to Alro. I got an appointment, like I said earlier, that I've got to meet. Tomorrow we'll hit it hard, and hopefully tomorrow we'll have the chassis right side up, and then for Thursday we'll start assembling the chassis. So again, it's all about setting goals, one piece at a time, one day at a time. In my mind, okay, I want to get to this far. The next day, okay, I'd like to get this far, and so on and so on. I'm telling you, and I mean this in the most sincerest way, You can do this. It's not rocket science. Obviously, it takes a lot of practice. Obviously, you need a couple of, extra tools. But really, what do I have? A welder, a plasma cutter, a couple of angle grinders. The only thing, fancy is the bender, that I have. But you don't need a bender to do these kind of things. So, and once this is all done, I'm gonna add up what it costs to actually build this chassis. And it's actually really shocking. It's very cheap. So we'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good day. Hasta mañana. Sir, it's Thursday. I gotta pause what I'm doing because I need to get into the house and get this video uploaded. Let me show you what I've done and talk about our next video. All right, guys. Got our top plate on, well, bottom plate, corner nice and rounded. It's a couple of little divots. I can't spend all day on this. I filled a few of them in, and that's gonna be good for now. So, super strong. I welded, before I put this plate on, I welded a seam for the channel, for the box tubing. I welded the seam all inside here, and then I beveled the edges and plated the top. So this is extra strong, and I got to grind up that side. This is basically all morning, just to give you an idea how long it took. So I started at 9, got a little bit of a late start. Now, I've got a surprise for the customer. I don't want to say it in this video. I don't want to give any hints, but the customer will know about this surprise on Saturday's video, hopefully, fingers crossed. So, everything's going good. Everything is going good. The plan, at least in my head, is after this weekend, I'm going to start getting this car together, chassis together, pardon me. Yeah. Oh, look. Hi. What are the odds of that, huh? Yeah. So the plan is to get the chassis together over the weekend, and then during the week, get the body up on the lift, get the table taken apart, store it against the wall, gotta make room, and then build the chassis on the floor, a rolling chassis. Put the engine back in, all the suspension parts, and so on and so on. So there's one part I'm leaving out. Let's see if you can put 2 and 2 together. Put down in the comments. See if your mind is being constructive. I have a few little things I want to do here. Back here, I need to add my other bar inside of here, which I'm going to probably do now. And when the chassis is right side up, I was contemplating on running something here like so, or here like so. Not exactly sure, but I don't know. I got a few little small scraps that I can do it with, but a lot of work, my friends. A lot of work by yourself. Well, I changed my mind. I said, you know what? I'm here, I'm dirty, I'm sweaty. Let me just get the other side done. Take a look. Well, hell yeah. Blended it into the chassis, top and sides, rounded the corners, and she is golden, man. For some reason, this stiffener is a little higher. It's all good, not by much, 1/8 of an inch. But yeah, that's it, man. All the major welding is done, except for this secret stash. But yeah, it was a rust spot in the chassis over there. He's gonna have to keep an eye on. But everything's done. I've got to still drill the trans mount, mark the holes and drill them. I think I'm going to lower it down a little bit, 1/4 of an inch. So engine transmission combo, probably drop it down to about 3 degrees negative, and then we'll set the drive shaft up accordingly once you know that's in place. Well, my apologies if I'm stuttering. It's hot as shit out. It's definitely every bit of 100 degrees. I'm soaked. I'm done. I've had it. My arms are itchy. It's all good, man. So, Saturday's video. A lot of big things. Definitely going to want to check out that video. So, big surprise. Fingers crossed. We'll catch you then. Have a great day and stay hydrated.